Okay. With some minor hiccups, let me make sure there it is. All right, the camera's still going, mic is still going. We're all good, son. So, with some minor hiccups, we are finally on the road. I was in the car was started, and I was warm, I was toasty, I was comfy. And first thing that happened was the receiver for my microphone on my head, it died. So I had to go and charge that. And as soon as I went inside, I got a nosebleed too. The very moment that happened. So I was inside for like half an hour. Well, I mean, I had to be anyways. The receiver had to charge. And then not to mention, yeah, with my nosebleed, that was not fun. So just to make sure everything's good now, I'm charging my other mic as well. That's sitting on the charger right now. Just to be sure that I have everything charged up. I need to invest in a power bank eventually. So hopefully we'll see that coming in the near future. Or I've seen some pretty good deals on rechargeable microphones, ones that have that are like earbuds with a case and all that. From well, it doesn't really matter, but one day maybe that'll happen. And not to mention, I am using a new pump as well, the Ghost brand pump. Maybe I shouldn't have mentioned their names in case they wanted to, link up at some point. But regardless of that, we're doing that new flavor, the sour stripes. We're trying that out, so hopefully it works good. I'm feeling all right so far. The only issue I'm having at the moment with supplement wise is my what is it called? The pre-workout. Surprisingly, I know I talk about how good it is and all that, but the only downside I'm noticing is not necessarily a crash, but it goes through me physically pretty quickly. It lasts for a long time, which is nice, but it goes straight through me, and for some reason I just have really bad stomach pains, and sometimes I get a headache from it too. Very confusing symptoms. I don't really know what to make of it. I drink plenty of water, so I know it's not just a regular dehydration headache. That can't be it. I mean, maybe it could be. I'm drinking only 3 liters, quote unquote. So maybe I need to be drinking more. But regardless of that, I think today's gonna be a good lift. Hopefully the pump formula works. I think it will. I mean, I paid like $40 for it after all, so I hope it does. And not to mention, it's nighttime again. So if my camera doesn't fall over, not that many people right now. Oh, and speaking of this parking lot, and I saw a cat here the other day. Man, I don't know, for some reason my family cat got out as well. I don't know what that's about. So thankfully they found him eventually. I'm kind of just yapping at this point. But the family cat got out recently, last night actually. I was looking for him for half an hour, couldn't find him, and he finally showed back up. After 2 hours, I got a call saying they found him. So with that all in mind, what is today? Shoulders, right? Today's shoulder day. And thankfully shoulders, not legs or something, because my nose would open right back up if I was doing legs. So we're going to try our best to avoid that. I think it has to do with how dry it is out recently. I constantly get bleeds by default. So I think the dryness in the air is not helping. Whew. So let's get started with the shoulder press, I think. We're going to start with that and then move on to probably side delt raises. Yeah, let's do that. All right, and I'll see you guys inside. Okay, starting out with 50 on shoulder press here. I don't want to start with anything crazy, at least, because I'm a little low on the pumpage right now because I had to start so late. And not just that, I really just don't feel like carrying anything right now. So just for this first set, we're not going to do anything crazy. Okay. So I don't know if I said it already, but 50 is what we're working with here. There we go. Okay. All right. And now that I know I can go higher, we're gonna start with 70. I really don't want to burn out too fucking quick. Although I am gonna give people's recommendations a try. My roommate and some people in my comments are telling me to just like, no matter what, you're not gonna grow muscle without doing that 8 to 12 rep range. So maybe they're right. I haven't done the research on the studies yet, and maybe I should. Maybe I'll learn a thing or two. So let's give it a try for this workout, and just do my own research for my own body. Let's try it. All right, so we got 20 fairly easily. So I'm thinking not into 70. We're gonna push it to 80 for this set here. Because I mean, so at the moment, 10 pounds is pretty extreme for me right now. So, like, although you may not think 30 more pounds is gonna do too much, it will. It absolutely will. At least for me. Until I get those massive shoulders. What do people call them? Boulder shoulders, I think. Until I get those, I'm just gonna be doing 30 pounds at most for increments. Okay. Oh yeah. Oh. Okay. Holy shit. Okay. That rocked. 80 pounds. Let's stick with that. That feels pretty good. Whew. Run it back a few more times. Alright, we going? Yeah, we're going. Okay, so next set, we're doing 80 again. I see no reason to stop right now. Because 80 is feeling pretty fucking good. What did I get, like 15 for 80? So, I don't see any reason we can't do that again. We'll find out though. Again, we're going for 8 to 12. There we go. Sorry, we're going for 8 to 12, but if we can get higher, then I'm not gonna stop. Okay. Oh, it feels really good. It's like the perfect amount of weight. Come on. Fuck. Woo. Okay. That felt good. However, I think I was pinching something on my right side. So I can't say I don't know what happened. I don't know why I didn't hit 15, because I could have. But I definitely pinched something. I don't know what, but I pinched something. So we're gonna run that back for at least 2 more times, I think. That was only set, was that set 2? It's 2 or 3, I don't know. It doesn't really matter, because we're gonna hit more. That's what matters. Okay, running it back for another, but we're going to hit 15 this time. I promise you. Well, I can promise you we'll hit 12. What I hope to show you guys that I can hit 15 still. I think we can do it, but we got to hit some really clean sets if we're going to get 15. So I'm thinking, I think that's doable at the least, at the very least. We're counting that. I'm going to cheat. Five more. I can do this. Two more. Come on. Fuck. 13. God damn it. Fuck. Whatever. That's how it has to be. If I had to break that set down and explain like why I fucked that up, I think it's because by the end of it, I'm sure you guys noticed that I was holding it up for like way longer than I was doing any of those reps. So if I had to put that in perspective on why I failed that, I think that's why. It's just because I held it up for way too long. If I had just kept going with the momentum, I really think that that I could have pushed that. The reps were clean though. That's what I like. So I don't feel pumped yet. So maybe a little higher in weight, just a little bit, and then we're gonna go for slightly less reps, but a better. Each rep is gonna be like closer to reaching 100% pumped, at least in my brain. So we're gonna try that. Okay, so we're going up to. Let me think. So we're at 70. I mean, we're at 80. What do you guys think is a good weight? If I'm aiming for 12 at the absolute most, and I cannot do anymore, then I'm thinking 100. Because even if I fail this, failure is 8. Well, I guess failure is 7, technically. If I hit 7, that is a failed set. So if I can push myself to 8 barely, then that's still a success in my book. Because that's like that rep range that you guys say is really good. And that I hear from everybody is good. Let's give it a try. Only going up 20 pounds, so we'll see how this actually goes. And I think it's going to go pretty good. Stay focused. Oh boy. Okay. Oh, focus. Oh yeah. Holy shit. We did it. Oh my god, we did it. I can't believe we actually did it. Oh. Goes to show that when you put your brain to it, you're a lot stronger than you think. Oh. And speaking of, we're gonna do one more set for 100. You know what? No, because if I barely made 8 right there, I don't. That wasn't even a mental block thing. That was like I knew for a fact if I had tried going for another, I would not have been able to. So we're just gonna drop it back down to 90 and then hopefully get 8 again. And I think that's doable for 10 probably. So we'll find out. All right, I'm thinking this will be the last set. And I think it's gonna be a good one. Okay, I should change it to the manual after this. It might already be in manual, but I should do that anyways. The sets look better when I'm orange. I'm not gonna lie. There we go. Fix that chain. So again, we're aiming for 8 is the goal. We'll see if we can get that. There we go. Okay, hang on. Give me a sec. Focus. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yes. For 10, baby. Let's fucking go. I feel so good. Okay, we're moving on from this because I'm gonna have to lower the weight for sure if I want to do 8. And I'm just not. I don't want to do that, so I'm not going to. Repping for 70 is already bad enough. So I'm thinking side delt raises next. That seems appropriate, at least. Yeah, I don't think anybody's really over there anyways. So let's go hit that. Okay, I was fucking around with the camera for a little bit, but I think we got a pretty good lighting right here. So, fuck, good question. Okay, we're gonna start with 15s. 15s will be fine. So, you know what? No, I don't like this lighting. We're gonna scoot back. And then, watch this. Okay, I made it worse, so we're not gonna do that. What we are gonna do, check this out. Wait, hold up. Boom. Perfect. All right, that's perfect. We're just gonna do it like that. All right, maybe pulling it a little bit down and a little bit out, just like that. So you guys are gonna go to my right. Perfect, okay. Now we're doing the 15s. Nothing crazy, because I really don't need crazy weight to hit a good set. Actually, scoot it. There, perfect. I can be this way a little bit.
Okay. Yeah, good amount of weight, I think. Yeah. Let's run that back. All right, next up. Different angle this time. I think is better overall. I stutter a lot, but I know what I'm talking about, I swear. I don't. That's the joke. Good. Okay, 15 feels good. Not great, but I don't want to drop down to 10s either. And 12s. 12s are for pussies, so we don't do that. But next set, we're doing 15 again. Going for between 15 and 20. It's kind of the idea. Me and this one customer that I've had before in the past at my current job, we agree that for single muscle movements, like no compound movement basically, should be any less than like 10 reps basically. Because when you're doing that little for a single muscle, like the lateral raises basically, like for example, there's literally no reason to do like 8 of them. Because for one thing, you're risking injuring yourself. And 2, if you go any lower than the weight that you actually need to do only 8, then you're really not hitting them properly. So my recommendation, even as a beginner lifter, is just not to do it. Just don't do it. So next set, we're going to be going for 15s again, aiming for higher than 10, basically. Okay, next set. Okay. The vein's popping out on the right one. I don't know if you can see that, but the left one not so much. We need to work on that. That just tells me that I'm not engaging my left shoulder as well as I am the right one. There we go. That's it. Okay. Oh, for whatever reason, it felt like I could go up, but it just didn't go up. Like, I don't know what that was about. I think I just lost focus after like rep 10 or 11, which is fine. That's where I wanted to be anyways. But the bigger deal is the fact that I still had more strength for that one extra rep. I knew I did, but for some reason I couldn't fucking do it. So maybe we have to go down to the 12s. I'm gonna give them a couple reps for a try, and then if we have to use them, we have to use them. That's just how it's gonna be. Okay, it's been long enough. We're going to look. I don't want to admit this, but we have to do the 12s. I didn't want to say it, but if it's gonna get me more reps than like 10 or 12, then that's just what I'm gonna do. Especially without pausing either. That's the more important thing. I don't like pausing mid-set. It's stupid, but also maybe if I talked less, that would help too. All right. Look at those fucking veins, dude. Holy shit. Okay. Whew. Okay, I'm thinking one more set, and then we'll move on to abs. All right, got some posing done. One more set, then we'll move on to abs. We're gonna do a pose down first, I think, before the abs, just to make sure I can see the pump properly. Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. Well, also while nobody's over here too. Because in this Planet Fitness, the locker rooms are right next to the benches. Plus, I need to take a piss so bad. And the piss ruins your pump, so I'm not going to do it. Okay. Whew. Okay, that's it. Yeah, let's go check the pump before we do abs. All right, we got pretty good lighting here. So the stomach is not going to look the best, but my shoulders are super pumped right now. Oh, come on. There we go. Get Mike's still going. Okay. Whew. Okay, I feel fucking huge right now. Let's actually lower the brightness just a teeny tiny bit. There we go. Nope. There, that's good. Okay, we're gonna look extra orange, but that's okay. Actually, wait, no, come back. There we go, that's perfect. Okay, let's get this posing out of the way. Yeah, stomach doesn't look too bad. We're flat, at least. Not too bad. All right. Oh, I feel good. Okay. Okay. Moving on to side chest. Whoa. Okay. Oh, it's fucking awesome. Okay, well, I can't really think of any more off the top of my head. Oh, you know what? I'd have one. Let's go a little bit farther back. There we go. And the other one. See if you can notice any differences. Okay. Oh yeah, look at all those veins, man. You don't see those every day, or at least I don't. Okay, let's go do abs. Okay, so we're doing decline ab crunches here. Nothing special about them. We're not adding any weight. We're not going for anything crazy here. We're just going for max of 20 controlled reps. Let's see what we can do. Oh, there we go. Okay, and we might add some weight after this. We'll see. But for now, I don't feel the need to. Oh shit! Put my hat up. Okay. That felt pretty good. Okay. Okay, let's do this for at least a couple more sets. I'm thinking 3 to 4 should be ideal. I think. All right, set number 2. The exact same thing. I don't feel the need to add any weight, at least. I think we're okay without it. Okay. I need a chiropractor to fucking pump my back. Okay. That was okay. However, one more at least, and then we'll see how we're feeling after that. All right, last one, I think. We'll see. Man, these sits are really feeling good. I think I've said this before, but my abs in particular, I've been hitting these for fucking ever. I've been doing abs for since I was 16, I think. At least 16. Maybe even younger. So, that means I have pretty good control compared to other things on like how I do them, or how the set goes, or if I need to go more or not. Or if I can, I guess more importantly. Like I can identify when I'm not even, or like if one side is being hit better than the other. Okay, so let's find out how good the set will be. Okay. Yeah, that's it. So you know how I literally just said that I can usually control these pretty well? Abs in general, at least. Well, that set I only did for like 10, I think. So what that tells me is that I'm done. If I can't do weighted 10 controlled reps, or I mean unweighted controlled reps, then I think I'm done. Maybe you guys could see something different in this, but what that tells me is that I'm done. Or at least my next set wouldn't be worthwhile. So I'm not going to do it. Whew. Okay. We're not going to do a pump check on the abs. No need. Until they get a little better. Anyways. So I will see you guys in the car. So, you made it to the end. Whew. Alright, and well, I did too. And I gotta say, I'm pretty impressed with this pump stuff. It wasn't even, I didn't think it was in full effect anymore. Just for the fact that, am I good to go? Yeah. Just for the fact that I had to wait an extra half hour before I could even come here due to the bloody nose and the my receiver being dead. However, even without the beta boost that I should have had, I still managed to have a great pump. I've never had my shoulders this pumped before, like ever. I don't feel it as much anymore just because the blood can't stay in my shoulders forever, you know? Not to mention it's a smaller muscle group, so recovering it isn't as bad, at least not for mine, yet. However, eventually, it'll not be so easy. It'll be a lot tougher to get that to pumpage, to full pumpage. That'll be like 5+ sets before I'm even there. For now, though, holy, this was a good investment. I'll say that much. Good thing about the pump, or I guess the whole lift entirely, is the pump to begin with. I cannot believe how legendary that was. Number 2,
let's see. What was the second good part? The abs went extremely well. I'm not gonna lie. I felt really good doing abs today. Let's see. I can't really go into detail on how good it was, aside from the fact that it took to doing side delts. That's what really upped the ante there. And I'm glad. I'm really happy that I did do that. as for as many sets as I did. Because side delts, there's something about it. Something about side delts that always feels good to me. Sometimes I do pinch my shoulders a little bit, but usually I pick a pretty good weight, and sticking to it is good for me. Maybe going down just a teeny tiny bit. That was scary. My camera almost dropped. There we go. Good enough. So, bad things about the lift. For one thing, I think it went on a little bit too long. I'm not gonna lie. The abs only took maybe 10 minutes at most, but the whole shoulders, man, my whole shoulders took 15 minutes, or not, 45 minutes to an hour to finish. I think that's a little bit on the long side. I'm not gonna lie, for such a small muscle. I think I could have done that quicker. Thankfully, I went up in weight when I did, or all the times that I did, because otherwise I would not have been pumped at all by the end of it. So I'm glad I did it the way I did, but it did take a long time. Bad thing number 2 about this lift. I think we could have done... let me think. Well, I guess it's the going a little earlier. Not just going a little earlier, but going at the proper time when the beta, the caffeine, like the citrulline, taurine, all those, and the roots in the pump, all of those align together into one, and we can get like an avatar state level pump. That's what I'm aiming for, is the best pumps possible from these lifts. And I think if I just keep going, I'll get there. Not to mention, if I go when I'm supposed to, I gotta stop having bloody noses, and also I gotta stop letting my things die, letting my stupid receivers die. So I think I will invest in the wireless charging microphones here soon. Let me think. Yeah, I think I'll just do that. I'll just do that. So, anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the lift today, because I certainly did. And we're going to do the usual: protein shake, shower, edit the video, go to bed, do it all again. Tomorrow is back, I think? Back or chest? I can't remember. I think it's chest, actually. If it's chest, I'm going to be really happy, but we'll see. But for now, though, thank you for watching. I appreciate the 60 subs, by the way. We fucking made it. Oh, I should probably address the fact that I took a rest day yesterday. So, look, I took the pre. It was 1 in the morning. I think it wasn't the latest lift I would have done in the world. I've done worse. But what happened was basically I passed out. I fell asleep. I took the pre, and then I just fell asleep for like 4 or 5 hours, and the pre was more than gone by that point. Not to mention, it was so early in the morning that I was groggy, tired. I did not want to hit a lift, so I didn't. And I'm glad I didn't, because, man, that would have been a bad lift overall. So hopefully that doesn't happen again. And I won't lie to you, I may have got drunk that night. And that was more than half of the reason why I didn't even do the lift to begin with. Because I've lifted while drunk before. But this time I just didn't do that. So anyways, I know this recording's going to get cut short soon. So we'll talk about more about that later. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thank you for the 60 subs. I appreciate it. And goodbye.